Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Blessed Bears. We have got a lot of food. I went to Walmart and I spent over $500. I am doing some different meals this time. It's not the same old, which is exciting. So I'll try to remember some of the meals as I'm showing you the food. And yes, I have bags. Where are they at? On the floor. I just got all this stuff put up really quickly. And so anyways, I'll show you everything. And at the very end of this, or maybe in the description box, either way, I'll give some food ideas and some recipes. Okay, so one of these fell and I have to find it. It's down underneath the table. So these are cucumbers. I got 8 cucumbers because we're going to be having a lot of cucumbers and vinegar and stuff like that because it's almost summer. And then we have a lot of chicken dishes, a ton of them. So I got 5 big packages of the chicken. It's just chicken breast. Some of the recipes call for tenderloins. I'm just going to cut them up into smaller pieces and just change it up a little bit because it was a lot cheaper to get this kind of chicken than the kind that's cut into tenderloins. 2 containers of lemon juice. We just like adding this to our water. We tend to drink a lot more water when we add lemon to it. I had some kids outside doing some crazy stuff. Okay, so normally if you guys watch my hauls, you know I really don't buy things like this and not too often things like this, but our kids have ball that they're in, and so we are responsible for a snack for every child, for every team. And so it just so happens that tonight is Benjamin's snack night. So we have some things for him, which I'll get to in just a minute. Okay, so with that being said, I do have a 12-pack of Gatorade to give one to each child on his team. And then we have 2 things of melt and dip. I know one of them is for macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. I think the other one, I really can't remember what it is too. We'll figure it out when I look at my meal plan. 2 packs of butter. I already have 2 more. We use a lot of butter when we make biscuits and grilled sandwiches and things like that. Then I'm doing something called Trim Healthy Mama, and so I needed some lower fat cottage cheese I'm going to do a lasagna for myself and whatever kids would like to eat healthier with a zucchini that I'm going to cut. And then for the other kids, we're going to do a messy lasagna because I have a lot of extra noodles. And it's basically like a deconstructed lasagna. So I have another one of these cottage cheeses somewhere else that I will be using for the, most of the family's lasagna. And we need a Parmesan. I like to have Parmesan on our lasagna. Then we have some teenagers that needed this, a blemish patch thing. And then some Nexus. This is like the only product. I normally would be more frugal with what we buy for shampoo and conditioner. But ever since I've been getting my hair lightened, this is the only kind of shampoo and conditioner that works really well. So this was like $16 each, which is crazy, but it does work really well. Then we have some other meals. They are in my Trim Healthy Mama cookbook, and it did call for some chicken breast. So I'll be using that. I think it's a casserole type thing with eggs for breakfast one morning. Actually, no, it's for a lunch. Okay, and then we've got some pinto beans. My good friend Jessica from Fields Full House, she makes the best beans. We went to her house and she made like a taco nachos essentially for us, and she does her own refried beans. She gave me the recipe, and so I'm going to attempt to make it this time like she does. And so that's why I have 4 things of pinto beans. We're going to have some chips and beans. Oh, that's for a different one. And chips and beans and salsa and sour cream for an easy, quick lunch one day. And then I have the chili beans because I'm going to be having, what is it called? Chili cheese fries. So I do have that for that purpose. I already have the fries in my freezer. So that's what all that is for. Sour cream, again, is for what I already had mentioned. And I don't know what the other one is for. Oh, yeah, to make homemade ranch. I do use sour cream, and we're trying to avoid a lot of soy oil and things like that. So I've been making our own homemade ranch, which will be good with our cucumbers. And so I am not making 3 meals a day in the middle of our busy life right now. We're especially busy for the next month, actually a couple of months. I'm going to make huge batches of muffins on the weekend and have muffins for many days of breakfast. And so I needed cupcake liners because it's a lot quicker and easier to do that. That's also why I got the spray oil. I do my own spray oil by hand that I've done for a long time with olive oil, but it doesn't spray like this bottle does. So I bought this exclusively to spray in these cupcake liners, so when they do eat their muffins, nothing sticks to the liner. Okay, so moving on, I have 6 things of bread. They had to substitute some, which is fine. This is organic bread. We're gonna be having some different things. One, I will just put her channel in the description box below. I think her name is In the Kitchen with Mel, but she made some amazing looking grilled cheese sandwiches. One was with pimento. I'll grab it right here. And I've never tried this. I've had it before, like when you dip a cracker in it, and I didn't really love it. But it's different, unique, and it looked really good, and she was raving about it. So we are going to try that. So kind of out of order, but that's why I bought so much bread, because we're going to do. And then another one of her meals that we're going to do is smoked Gouda. So I ended up getting sliced Gouda. I have 2 packages of this. And then you take ham and you grill the Gouda and the ham. And I know this sounds weird, but a jelly that I bought with the bread, and we grill it like grilled cheese, and she was raving about that as well, about how good it is. She's from the South, and her accent is adorable. So we're also going to be having red curry. I have extra red curry stuff. Okay. So I was looking at my husband like, I'm waiting on you to shut the door so they can hear me. So anyway, so we put pineapple chunks when we do our red curry. I have 2 things of paste in my pantry that I need to use up. And when we have it, we serve it with chicken over rice. So I bought all of the things for that. Really, really good. And then, because I told you we're going to be having the chips and the Jessica's Field's Full House recipe for her pinto beans, I needed some salsa, and the whole family loves paste, so I just usually get paste hot or mild or medium or whatever. And these 2 things of northern beans are for a Trim Healthy Mama. It's called a chicken verde chili. I can't really share the recipe, I don't think, because it's in a book. I don't know if you can do that or not legally. But check out the Trim Healthy Mama table, I believe is the name of it. Trim Healthy Table, actually, I think is how it's worded. Oh my gosh, my family loves it. It has okra in it, which I did buy. That's back there somewhere. And chicken, and you put it in your slow cooker or your Instant Pot, and it comes out so good. There was also some other meals from the Trim Healthy table that I will be doing. I will tell you what they are. I just don't know if I can share the actual recipes or not, but they call for seasoning blend, and I've never bought this. It looks really good, and it looks very simple. It's going to save me a lot of time in this season of life of running here and there. So I have, how many things of this? I think I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 things of seasoning blend. Then I got a big thing of onion. We use onion for all kinds of things, especially that red curry, and just whenever we want to throw it in some meals. So I always have onion in the house. And again, this is for Benjamin's snack for his baseball team. And then we have 6 bags of these organic blue corn tortilla chips from Walmart. They are very good. We are, in addition to having just the chips and the beans and stuff and having a simple thing, for dinner one night we're going to have taco nachos. I do have the hamburger here that I already bought from Sam. So in all reality, to feed us, it's more than $500. This is just what this particular haul cost. And then this was a substitution. I really prefer the organic mixed vegetables. I know it seems like, how could there be a difference in flavor? But I'm telling you, there's a huge difference in flavor between how good this is versus this. But it's okay. I'm just going to mix in one of these with some better, in my opinion, mixed veggies. And what I'm using this for is inside out chicken pot pie. So I take this, I'm going to make a creamy chicken flavored mixture, add this. I'm going to cook my chicken that I showed you that I have over there, tiny pieces of it. Cook it all together, mix in my cream, and then I plop homemade drop biscuits on top. So it's like an inside-out chicken pot pie. It's very easy. It bubbles up, it smells good, and everyone seems to like it. And another meal that we're going to be having that my husband and a lot of my kids love is sauerkraut, sausage, and fried taters. It's really fried potatoes, but we call it fried taters. And so I already have 2 of these jars, I believe, in my pantry, but I bought 2 more just in case, and sometimes they eat a lot. So, but we really could get by with just 2 jars for our family with the sausage and the potatoes as well, because it's a pretty big jar. Then for lunches, we're gonna be having some salami that's wrapped around some cream cheese. Have some easy, snacky lunches, so that's why I have this cream cheese. Plus the Trim Healthy Mama soup that I told you about, the salsa verde chicken chili thing that I was just talking about. It does call for a brick of cream cheese to be put in there. Now, they call for the low-fat cream cheese. I have still had success. This is not necessarily low-fat, but it's only, what, 9 grams? So anyways, once it disperses, it's really not that much in there. So that's why I bought that kind. But yes, if you are doing Trim Healthy Mama, that you can also get the lower fat cream cheese. And then a pepper and onion blend. That is for one of our, you can see my toes. That's for one of our meals, but I can't remember what it is. And then we shred our own cheese. I know a few of our casseroles and different meals called for cheese, so I bought 2 bricks of the sharp cheddar cheese for that purpose. And again, I already shared why I have this pimento spread. And then I already shared why we have the Gouda. These are zucchini, and that is for when I make the healthier version of lasagna for myself. And maybe if, I know my oldest daughter really likes eating healthy, so she may want to have that, but I'm sure the rest of the family will want the regular noodles. And then I have 4 things of milk. We actually have 2 more things of milk over there. And then one breakfast, we're just gonna do simple biscuits and apple butter. And so that's why I bought this big thing of apple butter. I'm so glad they haven't had it in a long time in stock. So glad to have that. And this is that jelly that goes with this pimento spread. It sounds so weird, but she swore it was really good. And I'm also gonna use it for the sliced Gouda and ham grilled sandwiches as well. Now, the one that she actually got was a pineapple and hot pepper jam. I couldn't find that. And so this was just the closest, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, now I'm on the other side. I just thought fresh strawberries sounded so good, so I'm just gonna cut them up soon and just have them on the side with one of our lunches. This big thing of smoked sausage is for when we have our kraut and sausage and fried taters. One of the recipes that I chose, it has chicken and spinach, and it has cauliflower in it, and you can serve it over rice for those that want the extra carbs. So that's why I have 4 things of the cauliflower. I love drinking coffee and tea, but I'm pregnant and I'm trying to really watch what I do. So I got some of this so I could maybe taper down on my coffee and start doing some more green tea. And my oldest son loves having tea as well, so I figured this is a good thing to get. I will be making chocolate chip cookies once in the next 2 weeks just because it's good and we haven't had it in a long time. So that's why I got that. And another one of these meals, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know it called for a chicken. I think it's, oh yeah, it's a lentil soup. I have tons of beans and lentils in my pantry that I need to start cooking before they go bad. And so I got 2 things of this. It also has spinach in it. I know I have some kids that are not big on spinach. We will see though, because the other meals that I've made for the Trim Healthy table book were so good that the kids did not complain. They thought it was good even with the stuff that they didn't think they normally like okra. Here's the rice to go with some of those fill-ins. And then we've got some bacon for some breakfast. I got 4 things of hickory smoked bacon. I needed some black pepper. We were almost out. And that chicken dish that I was telling you about, it called for sun-dried tomatoes. So hopefully this will suffice. I really haven't used sun-dried tomatoes very often with cooking. I can't remember the last time that I did. Another one of the meals called for this Creole seasoning. I didn't know if we had some in our pantry. I don't think we did. So I bought an extra one of these. A child needs these for his shoes. We're gonna have to cut them down because this is pretty big. But we got that for his shoes because the soles came out. I needed some washcloths. We only had like 4 and we need to clean things. So anyways, I got an 18 pack of cotton washcloths. And then Ellie, praise the Lord, is learning to potty train. And so she's been a big girl during the day, but I got these for just nighttime in case. And I got some lemons. I have a recipe that is on the Trim Healthy Mama plan. And you mix, this is gonna sound gross, but it helps with your metabolism. You mix lemon with this apple cider vinegar, water, and you add your own sweetener. I have some monk fruit already on hand, and I'm just gonna try it. If it's gross, then I'll just put our lemons in our water, and we use this for the cucumbers as well, so it'll be fine. All right, and so then I needed, my eyebrows have been looking like a hot mess, so I got these so I could fix my eyebrows. Two of the recipes called for the chicken broth, and I think are pretty much out of chicken broth. I really need to start stocking up on it, but I got 2 things to last us for now. Again, this is for Benjamin's ball team, goldfish. Rice cauliflower is what is in the salsa verde soup, and I needed it for something else for one of the other dishes. Called for 2 things of fresh spinach. If I don't use it soon, I will probably just end up putting these in another bag in the freezer to use. Here's that cut okra for that recipe. And we also needed some hair ties. So, and there's the other 2 things of milk. Oh, and to save money, because I keep buying bottled water in big packs, I thought that this would be a better choice. So I got 4 of these. They would only let me get 4. And some of the other kids already have water bottles with their names on them. So the 4 kids that don't, we're going to use this to bring to the ball game so they have some water to drink. So that, hopefully I didn't forget anything, is everything that I got for this food haul. It should last from the end or the middle of May till the end for all of us, for our family of 11, soon to be 12. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this gave you some ideas. Oh, I think I forgot. Did I show you the mini cucumbers? I don't know. I may already have, but I didn't recall that. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I got to put all this away now. I will see you guys on the next one.